Good morning, students. So we will continue the topic sum of n terms of AB. Just see one question. How many terms of series 9, 17, 25 must be taken so that the sum is 636? In this problem, we are given the sum and the first term, and we can find the common difference. And what we have to find, how many terms, that means we have to find the number of terms in this problem. Okay, इस क्वेश्चन में हमें सम दिया गया है, सीरीज हमारे पास है, तो सीरीज हमारे पास है तो हम फर्स्ट टर्म और कॉमन डिफरेंस सीरीज से निकाल सकते हैं. अब हमें फाइंड क्या करना है, हाउ मेनी टर्म्स. तो हमें यहाँ पर पता लगाना है कि इस सीरीज में कितने टर्म्स होंगे जब जोड़ने पर जिसका सम जो होगा वो कितना होगा, 636. ओके, लेट्स डू इट. व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला फॉर Sn? इट इज n/2 2a plus n-1 into d. Okay, now from the question, what are the things we are given? A is 9, first term. Okay, first term A, which is 9. Now we need to find common difference D, and D is second term minus first term. So second term is 17, first term is 9, so D will be 8. Okay, now we have got A, we have value of D, and what else we are given is Sn, which is 636. So whatever the values we have, just put inside this formula. See, value of Sn 636, I will write here 636 equal to n/2, and we don't have, we have to find it. Okay, now 2a, value of A is 9 plus n-1 into value of D is 8. Okay, bring this to here, it will get multiplied. Okay, since it is divisible here, so when we will shift it to the side, it becomes multiplied. And 2 into 9 is 18, 8 into n is 8n, and 8 into -1 is minus of 8. Now 636 into 2, 6 2 ja 12, carry 1, 3 2 ja 6 plus 1 7, and 6 2 ja 12. Okay, now this is 18n. Okay, do one thing, just simplify first. 18 minus 8 is 10, and we have 8n. Okay, what we will get, n into 10 will be 10n, and n into 8n is 8n square. So I can write this as 8n square plus 10n, and since this 1272 I am shifting to that side, it becomes negative. So minus of 1272 is equal to 0. Okay, 8n square plus 10n minus 1272 is equal to 0. Now see, we are getting a quadratic equation in terms of n, so we need to solve it. Okay, what I am doing, I am taking just 2 common, so that my equation can become easy, and I have taken 2 common, so 4n square, 2 common, so 5n, and from here I will get 6 3, 6, which is equal to 0. So what my equation is 4n square plus 5n plus 636 is equal to 0. Okay, now I am solving this by formula method, comparing it with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, which is the general form of quadratic equation. What I will get? The value of a 4, the value of b is 5, and the value of c is 6, 3, 6. Okay, so what my n will be? N is minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Okay, this we have studied in quadratic equation chapter, how to solve the quadratic equation by formula method. This is the formula. Okay, now just substitute the values. The value of b is 5. 5. 1 second. Negative here. Sorry for that. C is minus of 636. Now see, b square, that means 5 square minus 4. The value of a is 4, and the value of c is minus of 6, 3, 6 on 2a. A is 4. Fine. Now what I will get? N is minus 5 plus minus 5 square is 25. See, minus into minus becomes plus. Okay. Now I need to multiply this. So multiplying this 636 into 16. 36, 3, 18 plus 3, 21, carry 2, 38, and then 6, 3, 6. So 6, 7, 8 plus 3, 11, and 10. So after multiplying this, 4 4 is 16, and 16 into 6, 36. What I get is 10176, and see, 2 4 is 8. Okay, so n will be minus 5 plus minus. Just take this, 5 plus 6 is 11. 7 plus 1, 8 plus 2 is 10. 1 plus 1 is 2. 0, 1 by 8. So now I need to solve it further. For this, I have to find the square root of 10201. Just find the square root by long division method. 1 1 1 0 0 2 0 0 Twice of 10 is 2, 1. This you have studied in 8th class, how to find the square root using long division method. So the square root of 10201 is 101. I am finding n. What my n is minus 5 plus minus. The square root of 10201 I have found is 101 and upon 8. Now just checking positive sign and then taking negative sign. So when I will take positive sign, what it becomes? N is equal to minus 5 plus 101 by 8. 101 minus 5 is 96 by 8, which is equal to 12. Okay, when I take negative, what N is? Minus 5 minus 101 on 8, which is minus of 106 by 8. See, this is fraction, first thing, and second thing, it is negative. The number of terms cannot be negative. So we will neglect this n and we can write here in solution, since n or number of terms cannot be negative. Therefore, n is equal to 12. This is your solution. Okay, so let's see one more question. If the 12th term of an AP is minus 13, sum of first 4 terms is 24, what will be sum of 10 terms? Okay. In this question, what we are given that for any series, the 12th term is minus 13 and the sum of 4 terms is 24. We need to find the sum of 10 terms here. Okay. क्वेश्चन समझते हैं। इस क्वेश्चन में क्या दिया गया है, कोई एक सीरीज है जिसका जो 12th टर्म है वो क्या है, माइनस 13। 4 टर्म्स का जो सम हमें दिया गया है वो है 24। तो हमें फाइंड क्या करना है कि 10 टर्म्स का सम जो है वो कितना होगा। Okay, let's do it. Let A be first term and D be common difference. What I have assumed that E be first term and D be common difference of given arithmetic progression. Okay, now just use the given conditions. What are the conditions? That the 12th term is minus of 13. That means we are given A12 is minus 13. Okay, so A12, it can be written as A plus 11D, which is equal to minus of 13. Let this be equation first. Second thing, we are given that the sum of first 4 terms is 24. That means S4 is 24. S4, we know Sn is equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. N is given 4, which is 24. N is 4. We don't have a and we don't have d. Okay. हमारे पास a और d की वैल्यू नहीं है, ये हमें फाइंड करनी है। So 4 by 2 is 2. Now see, this 2 when goes there becomes divided. So 24 by 2 is equal to 2a and 4 minus 1 is 3. So 3d. So the equation that I get is 2a plus 3d is equal to 12. 24 by 2 is 12. So let this be equation second. Now see, first and second, we have a pair of linear equations in two variables, so we can solve it by any of the method as you wish. Okay, I am solving it by elimination. What I have in the first equation is a plus 11d is minus of 13, and the second equation I have is 2a plus 3d is equal to 12. I am multiplying this complete equation by 2 for eliminating. Okay, so coefficient of a is 2 here, so I am multiplying by 2, and coefficient of a is 1, so multiplying by 1. This complete equation. See, 2 into a is 2a. Now 2 into 11d is 22d, and 2 into minus of 13 is minus of 26. Here 2a plus 3d is equal to 12. Now see, 2a, 2a both positive, so for elimination we need to subtract. So 2a, 2a being cancelled. Now 22 minus 3 becomes 19d, and minus 26 minus 12 become minus of 38. So what will be the value of d is minus of 38 by 19, which is equal to minus of 2. Now just proceeding further, see what the first equation is. The first equation we have is a plus 11d is equal to minus of 13. Okay, I don't have value of a. Now put the value of d. D is minus of 2. So instead of d, write minus 2, and it is minus of 13. What I will get? A minus 22 is minus of 13. So I can get the value of a from this. It's minus 13 plus 22 is 9. So now I have value of a, I have value of d, and what I need to find is sum of 10 terms. See, S10. Instead of 4, now we have S10. So put down in the formula what it will become, n by 2. That means 10 by 2. 2a. The value of a is 9 plus n is 10, and value of d is 2. See, 10 by 2, 18 plus, sorry, the value of d is minus of 2. So 9 into minus of 2, 5, and this 18 minus 18 is 0. So the sum of 10 terms of this series is 0. This is your solution. Okay, so one more question. We have to find the sum of integers between 50 and 500 which are divisible by 7, and also we have to find the number of terms. Okay, now see, we have to find the sum of integers that lies between 50 and 500, okay, which are divisible by 7. So we have to check after 50. 51, is it divisible by 7? No. 52, no. 53, 54, 55, 56. All these are 56 is divisible by 7. We all know that 8 7 is 56. So our series will start from 56. Okay, now and 500. Is 500 divisible by 7? No. Now in descending order, 499. 499 is also not divisible by 7. 498 is also not divisible by 7. 497. Yes, we check that 91 into 7 is 490. Sorry, 71 into 7 is 497. So this will be the last term. Okay, so the required series will be 56, 63 up to 497. We have to add all these terms. Okay, now for that we have to find the number of terms. Okay, because without that we cannot find Sn. Okay, so we have An is 497, the last term. Okay, and the formula for An is A plus n minus 1 into D. See, A is first term and the first term of series is 56. So instead of A, I can write 56, and we have to find now value of D. D is second term minus first term, and you can see we are given that divisible by 7. So directly we can write the value of common difference is 7, which is 497. Proceeding further, what I will get? 7n minus 7. I have opened the bracket. Now shift this 56 to that side. It becomes negative 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. 49 minus 5 is 44. Here we have 7n minus 7. Now just shift that 7. So what we will get? 441 plus 7. So the 7n is equal to 448. I can get the value of n from here. 448 by 7. 7 6 42. And it's 4. So the value of n is 64. We have done the second part. Now what we need to find? The sum. Okay, so Sn, we have formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 a plus n. Okay, so value of n is 64. Value of A is 56, and value of L, the last term, is 497. 64 by 2 is 32. So 32 just 6 plus 7, 13. 1, 10, 5, 15. 1, 5. 553 into 32. Multiply 553 by 32, what we will get is 6, 10, 1, 11, and 9, 15, 1, 16. So the answer is 17,696. This will be the sum of integers between 50 and 500 which are divisible by 7. Okay, so one more question. What we are given, the sum of n terms for any AP is 3n square plus 13n by 2 and we need to find the 25th term of this AP. इस सीरीज के जो n टर्म्स का सम है वो हमें दिया गया है 3n स्क्वायर प्लस 13n by 2 तो हमें फाइंड करना है 25th टर्म। देखिए इस टाइप के क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने के लिए एक छोटा सा लॉजिक पहले समझते हैं, है ना, उसी के द्वारा इस टाइप के क्वेश्चन सॉल्व होते हैं। सपोज करें, सॉल्यूशन हम बाद में देखेंगे। सपोज आई हैव अ सीरीज लाइक दिस 2 4 6 8। ओके, so just adding 2 plus 4 6, 6 plus 6 12, 12 plus 8 is 20. Fine. And now just add 3 terms. 2 plus 4 6, 6 plus 6 is 12. Now see, here I have 4 terms, so I am writing S4. S4 is 20. Here 3 terms of same series I am writing S3 which is 12. Now just see, when I subtract S4 from S3, okay, 20 minus 12 which is 8, and see the 8 is the last term of the series. Last term, or we can write it as nth term. From this what we get is the sum of n terms when subtracted from sum of n minus 1 terms. What we get is the nth term. So this is the simple logic which is used to solve this type of question. Now we will solve this question. What we are given, Sn is 3n square plus 13n by 2. Now what I need, Sn minus 1. So what we can do, just replace n by n minus 1. Let's suppose this is first equation and this equation is given to us. Okay, so what I will get is S of n minus 1 is equal to 3 into, instead of n I can write n minus 1 whole square. Here also instead of n I will write n minus 1. Okay, so value of S of n minus 1 is 3. See, n minus 1 whole square. Okay, opening the bracket, a minus b whole square. What is it? What it is a square plus b square minus of 2ab. So here I can write n square plus 1 minus of 2n, and here I am opening the bracket, it will become 13n minus 13, the whole upon 2. So Sn minus 1 will be 3n square plus 3n square, 3 into 1, 3 into minus of 2n minus of 6n plus 13n minus 13 the whole by 2. Now just see, 3n square as it is, 13n minus 6n becomes 7n, minus 13 plus 3 becomes minus of 10 and whole by 2. Now I have got the value of S of n minus 1 terms. Okay. Now, what I need? Sum of n terms minus sum of n minus 1 terms. So I am just subtracting 1 and 2. My first equation is 3n square plus 13n by 2 minus. The second one is 3n square minus 7n plus 10, because being minus all the sign gets changed. Okay, or you can just write like this only, and here is Sn minus s of n minus 1 terms. Okay, now just see 3n square plus 13n minus 3n square minus 7n plus 10, the whole by 2. Now Sn minus s of n minus 1 is the last term we have seen, so this will become an. See, 3n square being cancelled, 13n minus 7n will be 6n plus 10 by 2. This is the nth term, and what we have to find is the 25th term of this series. Okay, so the 25th term will be instead of n, just substitute the value 25 plus 10 by 2. Okay, so 6 into 25 is 150 plus 10 by 2 is 160 by 2, which is 80. So the 25th term of this series will be 80.